is the divine power of God. It is the divine power all around. Now this divine power is in every, but is not under your control as yet. You have not touched it. Once you are awakened, you touch it. You awaken that in everything. Once you awaken that, then you start feeling the vibration. Say I have stayed in this house, in this place, even on the sea. Anybody who is a sensitive surgeon will know where mother has been staying. Certain things have greater capacity to absorb vibrations. This is being discovered in the ancient times by many seers. All these techniques that we are using are not necessarily all mine. They have been already seen by many ancient seers who have seen. So, you see, to understand Sergio, one has to know that there is a power, divine power, which acts, which works out. And now you have become a medium of that power. That's how now you have become Samarth. Samarth also means strong, powerful, independent. But Samarth also means equal to your name. So doing anything before realization is bad. After realization, also paying attention, things from where the vibration is coming is better. Moreover, if your agya is broken, it's better to avoid this. Because you have already finished by doing over concentration at a point where it was not needed. For example, supposing there is no door here, and I am breaking it all the time, hitting it with my attention, the whole thing may collapse. The door is here. If you have paid attention in a place where it doesn't exist, you have not done justice to yourself. It has to come out. And that is what it is said that it is point. It is very simple. In everyday life, you see that. A blind man who doesn't know the door, way out, can bang at any place. May break the wall, may break himself. So, after realization and before realization, there's a tremendous difference. One has to understand that now you are in realization. This assumption you do not. Surrender also, what do you surrender to me? What do I want out of it? Nothing. What do you have to surrender to me? I just don't understand. Surrender your own ego, your own barriers. What you are surrendering is your own barrier. So what is there to surrender? If you have your ego intact, you won't walk outside here. You will be insensitive. Supposing this thing is covered with some sort of a cloth, you cannot speak, then you remove the cloth from it. Will you say it has been surrendered? The surrendered word itself is very treacherous because that immediately acts on your ego. Actually, surrender means surrender your ego. But when somebody says you must surrender to Mataji, that means you think that you have to surrender your money. What is there in money? I don't want your money. What is there to surrender to? I mean, just imagine. What are you going to give me? I have nothing to get from you. Is there anything that I can get from you? Nothing. Luckily this time, even in this lifetime, I am born in such a way, in such a family, that I don't need anything. I have even got fame and a position in life. So even that I don't need. What is there to surrender to? You have to surrender your own ego, that's all. And you'll feel free with that because you are bound by your own ego. Supposing you are in the shackles of chains. You are chained. Now if you want to remove the chains, are you surrendering those chains? What you are surrendering is your own inhibitions, your own problems, your own, we can say, the shackles which do not give you freedom. Your jails, your conditionings, your diseases, your troubles. That's what you are surrendering. What is there to surrender? I just don't understand. Just to remove the clouds which are over your spirit. You have to make Kundalini rise with a great force so that they are all thrown away. I don't know how you people have a misconception that you must surrender to Mother. What? Your negativity, your negative thinking, all this must be surrendered. But I mean, imagine I having all your negativity, all your burnings and all your heat. I mean, some people who touch my feet really burn my feet. I think it's really horrible. It's not easy to take everybody on my feet. I mean, even people who had leprosy, who had this, they all touched my feet the other day when I was in a village. All kinds of people touched my feet. And they would think that we are surrendering our leprosy to Mother. It is like that. For an ego-oriented person, it's very easy to jump onto such conclusions. So you are surrendering nothing. Whichever is valuable, you cannot surrender. So Indians, when they surrender, they know what to do. But for Western mind, it is very difficult to understand surrender. See, so far they have known Guru, where they have surrendered their money, their wives, their children, everything. So they don't understand surrender in Sahaja Yoga, what is it? That means you have to become your principle and give up all that is gross. But don't give it to Guru. Your gross should be thrown away. The Guru doesn't want any gross from you, nothing. It is said, Buddha said it, I think. They say so, I don't know if you could have said it, that you must give all your tana, mana, dhana to your Guru. I have said it at that time. But not you, Sahaja. I today only told you, you sacrifice nothing whatsoever. I mean, on the contrary, even on material basis, say traveling in India, is the cheapest by Sahaja. Cheaper by the dozen. It cannot be cheaper than this. So this is what one has to understand, that you have to become the spirit. And the spirit is the essences that you, the principle that is. You become the principle, you touch every principle, and that's why everything has a meaning. Now in the book, many people might have done that, so they will not. If I tell them, they will not. You see, it's a very funny reaction human beings have. If you are doing something wrong, if you tell them, don't do it, then they will say that, why Mother said so? I mean, I have to tell you, after all you have come to me to ask the truth. So I have to tell you the truth. It is for your good only. Like yesterday I met somebody who was wearing 3-4 things in the neck. I said, this is a high blood pressure. I said, all right. For you, a particular thing is all right. But all other things are no good. You take it out. He said, yes, I'll take out everything you say because I want to get well. This is what it is. It's so simple. That whatever is not good for you, I tell you, I'm not here seeking elections that I should try to teach you. I'm here to comfort you, to help you. And to give you counsel and to redeem you. How am I to do it? When you come and tell me that this is wrong, with a certain Guru, he has looked at you, he has done this, that, That's how it comes to know about gurus also. But somebody is still sticking on to that guru when he comes to me and tell that person that, see, that's other people are saying about this, you better be careful. He feels very hurt. And then when he's hurt himself later on with that guru, he comes back to me. My job is to warn you about all these people, what they are doing. If there's a real guru, I would say there is a real guru. But as I said, in Sahaja Yoga, you don't have to have any guru because you yourself become guru.